what holds the collection together as a whole is the quality, the materials, the attention to detail. Each piece is unique, it's unto itself, and they all have their own unique character, combinations of materials, and design references and inspirations. One piece of furniture might have 3 different varieties of wood with 3 different techniques applied to that wood. I conceive the piece, which means I create a sketch or a drawing. From that, then I actually generate a technical drawing in scale, which I then give to my architect. And he creates a 3-dimensional drawing so I can see the piece in 3D. And at that time I can decide, whether the proportions are right, whether it needs to be a little bit higher, a little bit lower, a little bit deeper. After we create the 3D model, we will create the prototype of the piece of furniture. Make sure it sits right, it feels good, it's comfortable. It looks great from the front, it looks great from the back, it looks great from the side. Those are all things that are really important to me. You just don't see a chair from the front, you see a chair from the side, you see a chair from the back. And we actually create the prototype, and then from the prototype, any changes that need to be made, and then we actually put the piece of furniture in production. And that's when I decide on the materials and finishes. Will it be made from oak and have a rough texture, or will it be made from walnut and have a very smooth texture? Will it have a dark finish? Will it have a light finish? Will it have a polished finish, or a satin finish, or a matte finish? From that point, it's put into production. Once you live with the furniture, once you sit in the furniture, once it becomes a part of your life, it starts to reveal itself, and you start to notice the nuances of the textures and the materials and details, and you discover, wow, I didn't know it had that detail in the back, or that the leg resolved that way on the side, or that it really isn't a straight line, it really is slightly radius. One of the things that I love in design in general is symmetry from asymmetry, and there are several pieces in the collection where they reflect that, and I think those are the pieces that I really like the best because they're the most difficult to achieve. To achieve symmetry from asymmetry is not an easy thing to do. To create balance from imbalance is difficult, but when you do it and you're able to hit it, like really hit the nail on the head and get it right, for me, then I feel like I've done my job. The Medici mirror, yes, it's all about architecture, and it's about bringing architecture into the interior space, and at the same time reflecting what is in the space. The Acrobat table, it's like a zigzag, and it's higher and it's lower and it's wider and it's deeper and it's pushing and it's pulling. But then, it's veneered in this flat cut Macassar ebony, which is very classic, which is very, in fact, Art Deco. So it's modernist, but it's Art Deco at the same time. And it's asymmetrical. The Tristan chest of drawers, that's an interesting piece of furniture because it's floating. It's like a chest of drawers inside a frame with the plank floating, dividing it through the center, and it actually goes all the way through either end. So the drawers are actually suspended inside the frame. Each handle is cast independently, so every one of the 4 handles has a different texture, a different wood grain texture pattern on there. The desk might be a transitional or traditional inspired piece of furniture, but with a kind of a modernist twist. I put my heart and soul into it, and I'm really hoping that people who see the furniture and people who decide to purchase it see that and feel that, and that it enriches their life as much as it has enriched mine. Just the entire experience has enriched my life, and I'm hoping the furniture will do the same for them.